Just after today's raucous hearing wrapped up, Senate Judiciary Committee member, GOP Senator Ted Cruz, stopped by our skybox in the hearing room. That's where I'll be all week. We talked about his re-election fight and today's political theatrics.
I thought it was striking in the entire day. I didn't hear a single Democrat raise even one concern about Judge Kavanaugh's qualifications to be a Supreme Court justice.
Well, do you think maybe that will come tomorrow?
I don't really. I mean, I don't think you can make a credible case that he isn't qualified. He's got impeccable academic credentials. He clerked on the U.S. Supreme Court. He's been an appellate judge on the D.C. Circuit, often referred to as the second highest court in the land, for over a decade. He's got over 300 published opinions. And so, by any measure, he's one of the most respected federal judges in the country. Even the ABA, which tends to be hard left-wing,
not a right-wing organization,
concluded that he was well qualified, because that's objectively true. What I thought was interesting, though, is there was very little from the Democrats even criticizing Judge Kavanaugh's opinions. Over 300 opinions. They've got over 10,000 pages of judicial opinions he's written. There's a little bit of criticism, but not much. And I think that speaks volumes about, much like Neil Gorsuch, where they kept trying to find a punch they could land on him. I didn't see any Democrats landing a punch on Judge Kavanaugh. What they did today is rail on about procedure and then just attack President Trump. Well, President Trump hasn't been nominated to the Supreme Court. Brett Kavanaugh has. Yeah. And at least so far, the Democrats have not had, I think, any attacks that have stuck.
You bring up the president. How is he playing back in Texas? Talk about your tight race there. Is it as tight as people claim it is? We've
got a real fight in Texas. It's clear that actually the same anger we saw in this hearing room, the extreme left, the rage and anger, we're seeing on the ground. And that's resulting in my race, my opponent, Congressman Beto O'Rourke, is the #1 Democratic fundraiser in the country. He's raising tens of millions of dollars by going hard left, by going like Bernie Sanders, but even further left. So he's supporting impeaching the president. He says he's open to abolishing ICE. He's said that he's at least implied he would vote no to Brett Kavanaugh. You know, just this week, he came out and praising people who burn the American flag. A few weeks ago, he praised NFL players who protest during the national anthem. Those are extreme left-wing views, and it's why he's raising tens of millions of dollars now.
Are these things playing, though, in Texas? Is the money all out of state, are you saying, or is it from Texas as well?
So millions of it are out of state. So Hollywood celebrities are loving Beto O'Rourke. In fact, when he said that, talking about NFL players protesting the national anthem, he said he couldn't think of anything more American than kneeling and protesting during the anthem. All these celebrities retweeted him. Ellen DeGeneres retweeted him. He's going on Ellen this week. That's raising massive amounts of money. Now, the good news in Texas is there are a lot more conservatives than there are liberals. And so if we turn out common sense conservatives in Texas, we're going to have a good election. But it depends on turnout.